Kia ora guys, Bird here. Welcome to episode 32 of Thaumcraft 5. Today we're starting off over by the tree farm. You can see that there aren't any trees on the tree farm. What's going on here, guys? Why my little golem buddies not doing their thing? Well, it turns out that the chest is full, and it's even got these bones in here. I probably put those in there myself. Get rid of those, unless a skeleton died there and that guy collected them. Yes, so obviously there needs to be a different system here involving probably some hoppers to get the logs out of there, as well as a chest down there, and perhaps another golem or two. What would be really useful in this situation is something like a golem fetter, so that this collect golem sort of stops working once we don't have any more of these, there's no more space in the chest. Golem fetters, as far as I know, are not in Thaumcraft 5, but when you take a look at the arcane seals that are right here, I think they're still called this, no control seals now, something that appears to be new in 5.2 is this redstone functionality where it ignores redstone signals or is redstone sensitive. So that sort of replaces the golem fetter, I guess you could say. So that's something that I might need to work on off camera here to try and improve the system a little bit. Anyway, let's move on to the rest of today's episode. Let's put the armor on first. Yep. Allows us to hop, skip and jump over every hill possible imagine. What? Anyway, we're over here by the Infernal Furnace. That's what we crafted in the last episode with our 4 arcane bellows. There's that hole underneath, remember, as well as the hopper and on the top there. Yeah, I'm surprised not as many people knew about that as I thought they didn't. Anyway, we got this thing up and running, and I hinted in the last episode at the end there that there are a couple of things that we could do to improve this even more. That's what we're going to get to today. It's a researching episode, so we're going to go ahead back inside, and we're going to go ahead and open the Thaumonomicon, and I get the scribing tools and research paper out preemptively as well. Let's see, we need to go to the Golemancy tab first of all. Yes, one of the things that you can unlock right away that we hadn't done yet was this thingy here, the Hungry Chest. A chest that doesn't wait to be opened. It just takes 2 XP levels to get it, but before we read it, it sounds like there's a skelly bro around here somewhere. Where are you, Mr. Skeleton? What are you doing in here, man? Get out of here. Okay, apparently you must have spawned like right there or something. Well, we solved that problem. Let's get back up there and read about the Hungry Chest. Sorry about that. Let's see. The Hungry Chest is able to pick up items by itself if they're dropped close enough to touch it. A really fantastic little thingy. So in other words, the item entities that are in the air, they can just like fall on it or land near it, and this thing will just literally gobble them up. Pretty easy to make, take some great wood planks. Okay, I think it used to just take normal wood and TC4, as well as a wooden trapdoor there. So 7 wood, trapdoor, a little bit of ease as well there. Pretty cheap, pretty awesome. Alright, the other thing that I want to research here is under the Artifice tab. I think here it is over here. You have to unlock Infusion first to get this, and I believe you also need to scan a zombie brain in order to get yourself the brain in a jar research. Sealing in the foulness. This is a forbidden research. Moderate. Oh man, that's actually pretty high. That's probably one of the highest forbidden knowledges that we've got so far. So click to get the research note. Let's see, I bet it's purple. No, it's actually just kind of Desiderium, maybe, is what that colour is. Let's see. Desiderium, Exonomy, Sand, Cognitio. We don't normally see Exonomy, so this is going to be a fairly interesting one for us. Alright, we've got Spiritus, and Moritus right there. Okay. I think we're going to go Ignis right here so that I can get the Spiritus over here. We'll do the life and death situationado right here, get those 2 guys going down. Oh yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go Mortus right here as well, I think. Or we could go Mortus, to be honest. We could go something like Mortus Ire. Yeah, that's a possibility, actually. We could go Victus. I think that might work, actually. Let's just try it out. Let's see how we go here. Mortus is made with Ordoser. Here we go, to get Ire down. And then we're probably just going to end up doing like the Tenebrae trick, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I think, just to get a little bit of extra space here. Do I want to go Mortus here? I think I do, actually, so that I can get that. Let's see, Mortus, what was it? This guy. I made some already today. There we go, get that there. Yeah, it's not going to be able to connect across there, is it? That'll be okay, so we'll go Get some Warcloths right here like this. We'll get 2 Warcloths going. I'll run out of ink. Yeah, that's gonna happen. My ink is in here now. Get some more ink going in there. Thank you very much, sir. There we go. Get more ink in there. Right, so... where was I? We were making some tenebrae, that's right. Get those guys going. Boop. Now we can... let's see, let's do that there, I guess, and then we can go... tenebrae, I guess, kind of as close here as we can. I'm just trying to think, this might not work, actually. Should I put Luke's here or there? Let's try there for now. Yeah, this is actually going to be not quite as nice as I thought. We can't connect across there with Perditio. Huh. Well, I know what I can do, actually. We can do something like Vitreus right here to connect to Terra. So let's go like that. And then we should be able to do something like... yeah, we should be able to do like Aqua right here like this, and then we can do Victus, and that should be good for us. There we go, that's that research node out of the way. Not particularly difficult, just kind of a little bit tedious to get that one going. Alright. Oh, I've gained a bit of warp, as well as learning about the brain in a jar there. Let's go ahead and read about this guy. You've discovered a way to reanimate a zombie brain and put it to your own dark uses. It retains some of the hunger it possessed as a zombie, and while it can't consume brains, it still enjoys eating the thoughts and experience of those slain nearby. Giving its jar a good shake will make it surrender some of its ill-gotten gains for your own use. Particle effects will be displayed above the jar when it's full. So the English translation here is that much like the hungry chest that picks up items, this thing basically picks up experience orbs. Now we saw in the last episode how the Infernal Furnace will actually spit XP orbs out the front as well, so we can actually put this thing nearby to pick those orbs up. So in theory all we really need to do is just throw a whole crap ton of items into the hopper or a connected chest if we eventually do that, and then we can just come back later and right click and all the XP will be there instead of despawned. So the recipe for this is a zombie brain, 2 spider eyes, a water jar of course, some water, as well as some Exonomies Essentia. I'm not sure if I've got that yet. It's an instability moderate, which should be okay with our candle setup. Yeah, that's how you get yourself a brain in a jar. I think what I need to do now, guys, is go ahead and head off camera here for a couple of minutes to gather together these materials, and I think I will actually just off camera there make the hungry chest for you. It's pretty easy to make that. Yeah, I'll see you once I've got the materials for the brain in a jar. Dang it, I knew I was going to forget about this. There was one other thing that I wanted to show you guys. Before we go ahead and make the brain in a jar there's this thingy down here, alchemical duplication. You can never have too much of a good thing. So you can pick this up for 3 experience levels. Let's go ahead and do just that. Awesome stuff. Let's go ahead and read about this really quick. There are many substances in the world that are alchemical in nature, and by carefully adding the proper aspects to those substances, you should be able to make more of them. Yes, indeed. So you take some gunpowder, you can make 2 gunpowder, taking 4 ignis and 4 peridotio. Now, I believe a gunpowder actually has 4 ignis and 4 peridotio, so the chain kind of makes sense. But if you've got excess ignis and peridotio, it's kind of cool to have an excess amount of gunpowder, although, to be honest, not exactly hurting for gunpowder with all the creepers that I'm killing around here. Let's keep going. So you can get slime balls. This is really awesome. This is actually really what I wanted to get duplication for, because I'm actually down to my very last slime ball, and I need more to make more jar labels for the nether base. So it's really nice for me to get the functionality here to be able to basically have infinite slime balls now on demand instead of having to take a couple of minutes flight to and from the swamp, which is pretty cool. With glowstone dust, again, very nice. Don't have to go into the nether as long as you've got looks and stencils, which come out of some basic materials. More ink sacs is great for being able to refill the scribing tools. Prismarine crystals, this is new, so this takes aqua, lux, and Vitreus, of course. So the prismarine crystals, I believe, drop from Guardians, which are a 1.8 thing. So awesome that Azanor added that in there. And you can also get prismarine shards too. So I think it's these 2 guys that are used to make all of the prismarine blocks. So that's actually really nice. And they're pretty cheap as well. Yeah, again, not too hard to get those aspects. That's pretty awesome right there. So yeah, that's the alchemical duplication. But now what I need to do is go off camera and get those brain in a jar materials for real this time. Welcome back, folks. I have the materials ready on the Infusion altar. It turns out that I had all the essential ingredients already, so it didn't take all that long to prepare these materials. Let's go ahead and get this infusion started. Oh man, I'm not expecting any problems here with this infusion. Not really a whole lot to say about it. To be honest, we kind of covered everything about the brain in a jar when I was talking about it before with the research, so well... I guess we can talk about how I used it in TC4. I didn't actually use it as much as I would have liked to. In TC4 I didn't really set up a proper XP farm involving something like a mob spawner. I did make an XP farm with a tree farm, where you... Oh, what the heck? You have gained warp. Okay, I guess that's what happens whenever you make one of these infusion related thingies here. Actually, look at that little picture right there. Is that... Oh, okay, that's the actual item thing on there. Okay, I see. What was I saying? I didn't use the brain in a jar as much as I thought I would on, I meant to make the hungry chest as well, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot that. Let's see, do I have a thing ready? What am I trying to say? I didn't use it as much as I thought I would want, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I've got a spare trapdoor, huzzah, whatnot, and etc. Do you have to use great wood? Can you use silverwood? It has to be great wood. Okay, shift click. Yeah, Azanor added that, thanks man. Now, where is my great wood supply now? In here? I really did mean to make this off camera when I said that, but here we are. Completely lying, apparently. Throw that in there, go! Awesome stuff. Now I guess what I can do now on camera is follow rule number 1 of Thaumcraft and scan the 2 of these, so let's do that right now. Unfortunately, no new stuff right there by the looks of it. Oh well, wasn't expecting anything, seeing as the brain itself was something that you could scan for something new, and this takes a brain, and yeah. Pick those guys up, be a tidy Kiwi. Now the way that this works is fairly simple. You just put the hungry chest in the front there so that when the items come out, they land on here. I guess I'll demonstrate with a few torches. That's so awesome. I'll just eat stuff up. And basically there's no cap on that, it'll just eat entire stacks at once if it can. Yeah, look at that. Just does it immediately, completely for free, no flux generated or anything. Please don't change that as an ore. Right, so we've got the XP guy down as well here. Let's go ahead and test this thing out to end the episode. Do I have anything that I can burn down for some XP real quick? I think I do. Yeah, I've got a few of these thingies. Only a couple though. I've been doing a lot of mining and getting iron and stuff in preparation for all the transfuses I want to make, although I might have to change that up. I've been thinking about changing that setup with the transfuses. I'll talk more about that in the next couple of episodes here once we get back into working on the nether base. Alright, let's throw these in here and hopefully it generates a little bit of XP. Yep. Okay, another apparently went in. And there we go, so you can kind of hear the hungry chest there. Unfortunately didn't look at it because I'm an idiot. But sure enough, the items are inside. And hopefully when I click this, there we go. A little bit of XP came out. Not really a great demonstration of what this guy can do. But yeah, the brain in a jar really opens up that idea of an AFK XP farm, which is absolutely fantastic. That's something that I'd love to set up with the Wisp Dungeon thing. What did I call it? A Wisp Dungeon? I think Wisp Dungeon's in TC3, I think. The dungeon thing that's way out in the swamp over there. That'd be great to set up something like that over there. I don't know if it needs to be chunk loaded or whatever, but yeah. That's something to look forward to in the future here. For you guys, but not for me, because it's going to take ages to make something like that. Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode showcasing these 2 new items. Thank you very much for watching. Kia kaha, and I'll see you in the next one.